Greetings, my noble knights, it is I, Blaze Templar, and we're here for week 6 of our DBL, or no, not DBL, UAPB league, and he brought a number of the things I thought he would, the Volcarona and the Rotom Heat being the more notable ones that he brought. The Registeel could be annoying, Crobat is pretty threatening, so he has a pretty interesting team. And so let's get started. And I think he's either going to want to lead the Hitmontop or the Crobat. So what would be best? I think Cofagrigus kind of covers everything he wants to start with, barring, of course, wanting to set up rocks, which, again, I don't really care about. So, yeah. I doubt he'll want to lead Volcarona. I mean, that's just such an odd one to want to lead. Although I could lead Mamoswine, predicting the possible Volcarona or Crobat, which wouldn't be a bad play. Crobat lead, which is actually fine. The best thing it can really do is U-turn on me, and I can set up a Trick Room as it U-turns. I guess it could go for Toxic, but I sincerely doubt it wants to do that. So, we're going to get our Trick Room up just nice and easy peasy. Turn 1 Trick Room is just such a good thing to get. It's U-turning, not surprised. That is just fine, plus it lets me know it was Infiltrator. So, it'll be able to break or go past my sub for 1 turn, but that's it. And we're going to Trick Room. And we'll sub. We'll see if he wants to overheat. If he wants to overheat, that's fine. If he wants to trick, that's fine too, because then I'm behind a sub and he can't trick it. So, you know, he can't trick me if I'm behind a sub. And then he'll be forced to switch. Getting that Trick Room up so early. Ah, I love that. Sure, it doesn't last very long, but it'll last as long as I need it to. Plus, I'll be able to get my sub, Nasty Plot, and do my shenanigans. I would have liked to get my sub up first, but I knew the possibility of Rotom carrying Trick was a thing, and this way I kind of protect myself from a potential Scarf, which would really cripple Cofagrigus. So that's why I did what I did. We'll see if it is Trick Scarf, though, in just a bit. I had to know if it was Scarf, which that unfortunately didn't tell me if it was Scarf, but it did let me kind of block a little bit of damage. And actually, yeah, we'll Nasty Plot this turn. Then we can get a +2 Shadow Ball off. It's going to have to go for an attack. And so now I'm in a pretty decent situation. He can switch and eat a +2 Shadow Ball, or stay in and eat the +2 Shadow Ball. Unfortunately, I've let Cofagrigus take way more damage than I wanted it to. But 634. Boom. It didn't take it out. That is actually rather surprising. But that's okay, because Kong can come in, I think. Or maybe Gardevoir. I think Kong. Or, yeah, we'll Kong. And we'll just go for the knockoff. It'll kill Finland without a problem. If he wants to go into his Crobat, that's fine too. It won't appreciate the knockoff too much. And then we can go to T-Tar. So I did kind of waste my Cofagrigus. That was kind of bad playing, but I just got over-eager with it, you know? Just unfortunate that, but, you know, whatever. It happens, unfortunately. Crobat is going to eat the knockoff, which is actually nice, as that was Black Sludge. And now we can go into Tyranitar to take the hit a little better. And plus we get Sand, which will buff our special defense. It's going to U-turn. Not surprised that it U-turned. It's got the Intimidate. That is actually annoying. Quad resist, but it can't really recover damage. We'll go into Scissor. I am not playing terribly well at the moment. I should not have done that, but you know, whatever. He's playing around me a lot better than I would have expected myself to allow that happening, but you know. Mega, for obvious reasons, and we will... actually, I think we're going to have to pull a double here. Or do we Mega and Roost and then pull the double? Actually, we pull the double now. Brave Bird is the most obvious thing in the obvious world. Honestly, if I can get Gardevoir in safely and get the Trick Room up, I think it basically can sweep. I'm doing awful, though, at the moment. I think it's because I was overconfident at the beginning, but I can't really play that way, obviously. Sand ends this turn, but that's fine. That Crobat's actually putting in a lot of work for him at the moment, which, eh? Rotom Heat comes in. That is actually still fine because we just go to Conk. And I think we go for the Rock move because most of his team actually doesn't care for rocks much outside of Hitmontop. Okay, he has the Turn Core. I have to get around that. I should have known that. I already knew he had Volt Switch, but whatever. I wasted my Cofagrigus, though. I really did. And I wish I hadn't, because if I hadn't, I would have been in a better position. We're going to Drain Punch. Take the Psychic, barely, but we're going to take it. And that does help. I could have Mach Punched, but I wasn't sure if that'd kill. I probably should have Mach Punched, because even if it didn't kill, that's fine, because then I could have gone for a second Mach Punch and taken it out then. But, you know. I need to keep Conk alive, but with as low as its health is, I might just have to sack it here so I can get into Mamoswine a little more comfortably, you know? It's a thing. I really should have thought about that before I started playing around as recklessly as I did, which was really stupid of me. I've been playing pretty recklessly, but we've still got a chance to win this. I just have to make some key plays and be smart about how I do it. I got greedy with my Trick Room. I really did. Also, Volcarona kind of is a problem too, so, you know. If he brings Volcarona in, I think I'll go for the Rock Slide on the off chance he gets greedy. And this thing, I am just going to go straight for the Drain Punch. If he wants to go for another Volt Switch, that's fine. If he overheats, that's fine too, because now that actually gives me a nice opportunity to go into Mamoswine. As I have Thick Fat, I can get my rocks up, and that actually will help my team quite a bit. Or, actually, I'm predicting the Hitmontop to want to come in, actually, at this point, so we're going to double out right into Gardevoir. We're in a Shadow Ball. Okay, Z Trick Room it is. Not taking me out. But he flinches me. Of course he flinches me, because why not? Oh, that is actually frustrating. That is actually frustrating. Yeah, I think he's beat me. Because I misplayed. I really misplayed. Had a couple of really nice wins, and then I kind of threw it away this week. Scarf Gardevoir actually would have been probably my better play again. But, you know, I wanted to play around with Z-Trick Room. I'm doing terrible. Heat Wave is unfortunately a thing. And I think we are going to have to deal with this guy coming in. So we're going to go straight for a Rock Slide. Yep, I was right about him U-turning. Probably going to go straight to Hitmontop, which is exactly what happens. And we can't even hit the Rock Slide. That is annoying. Wow. Wow. I am honestly kind of a lot annoyed. We're going to just get a Rocks up. We need him up. Because it's proving really crucial to get those stupid Rocks up. And it doesn't even matter because we just kind of let him get the Rapid Spin off. We're just bullet punching. I predicted that for once. We're going to roost back up. I just have to go for as much damage as I can at this point. Well, we got a flinch. That's something. No burn? That's fine. Unfortunately. Take it out. That way we don't have to deal with that. Maybe we can still win this, because we do have Earthquake plus Ice Shard. Won't be able to deal with the Rotom Heat very well, obviously, but we do have the increased bulk, so... Oh, we do have Rock Slide. And we survived! Which is actually key. Now we have to ask, can we take down this Crobat at 18% and the Volcarona? We are Expert Belt, so... Nope. GG. Hacks were not in my favor. Well, you know. Maybe I'm not as bad as I thought I was, but you know, it happens. It happens. And that's game, so yeah. I'll see you guys in the next battle. Later.